Hello everyone. It is Emporos, and today we're gonna start the beginning of our show. It is gonna be more like zero point 0.5 instead of episode 1. Still working on the name as well. I could call it the Emporos Show. Something unique. It'll be decided later. This isn't gonna be a long episode. It's going to be a short test, testing the microphone, but the topic of discussion today is blockchain gaming. Now, how many of you have played a blockchain game? I bet maybe one or two of you, or maybe everyone back in 2021 when the supposed scam artists were running them, like Joel, that's one of them, and a few others. But I think talking about blockchain gaming is a great first episode discussion, or zero point 0.5 discussion. So, what exactly happened? So, actually, another question I want to bring up before we get into it. Where is the on chain gaming? How could someone, or how could the whole entire industry of blockchain gaming get so many gamers, so many people pissed off at them? It's from play to earn greed. How greedy were these people to take their tokens and make slop? Well, you play actual slop from almost the days of the beginning of the internet, from like 1999 slop. And borderline, they were like the early meme coins at some point, like pump and dump grift inside the game. So you got all these gamers to hate it, play to earn. The worst thing, it set blockchain gaming back at least 10 years. And it's been almost 10 years since 2017, 2018. And who does things on chain anymore, too? I can't say, hey guys, this is our first episode, or why don't we go and do something on blockchain together? Like, what is there to do? There used to be DeFi applications where you could do stuff, but once people realize that they just want scams and funny names and memes, that's gone. Pump Fun just pump and dumps everything. It's in their name. That has also artificially inflated Solana to such an extent. However, there is Hyperliquid, which is a DEX that is an Ethereum subchain. Yes, it is. It is. And I'm changing my mind on it, okay? I shorted from 30. It went to 10, like I said. I know some great people that like it, that trade on it. The EVM, it's on them. The DEX is fine. Starting to come around a little bit. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll talk about it in another episode. But that is one example of an on-chain. We can trade on it, and they do want to build sort of what I'm describing, actually. But I don't think using the EVM is the right move. And for one reason. Ethereum can't run any blockchain. They can't do it. They're not there. They were never able to run anything. If you used the chain in 2021 when there was the most traffic in crypto since, it froze. There was fees. The gas was broken, just like in 2017. So Ethereum cannot run any blockchain app. It really can't. Like anything that is like a game, Sure, it can run those trinkets, but that is why the price is down. It is not rocket scientist. I have said this for 4 years. It's one of my best calls, my best trades, my best work has gone short Ethereum. So there you have it. You have blockchain gaming that has been hated by all these gamers and all these people that just don't touch it. We can't go and play a game. That's why actually someone brought to my attention, which inspired me to make my first light test episode, right? Testing the mic. Hopefully it sounds okay. Is GameStop. It has a buy signal on one of my indicators. I sell a trading suite. It is a weapon. What you do with the weapon is on you. Just wanted to mention that in here. So we have a buy signal on our tools. It's on GameStop. They have a Bitcoin reserve. I always thought it could do something with esports back a few years ago, before all the meme hype came with it. But they are actually the bridge. You see how they were a meme coin, a meme stock, and they're actually transitioning into being something that make an impact on crypto. So blockchain gaming might start with GameStop. Esports, something being developed there. They have the Bitcoin reserve. That will do wonders because now you have more investors, you have more innovation. So that is worth watching. what chains do you think will be able to implement this type of stuff? I am not sure. We will find out. So hopefully, you guys will stick around and tune in. This will be a light episode, a light test. I also think doing more blurbs, short specials like this, is important. So yeah, this will be lightly edited. I don't want to interfere with the editing too much. I want it to be live. I want all of this to be live. So light editing to, for testing purposes, to see how the mic reacts, how loud I am. If you have any feedback, please share it. If you want my take on the market, I do post in Discord. I do my own trading. That'll also be on the show when we go live. Right now, we're taking a little breather, letting things calm down. Had a very, very busy week with the trade war. And what's to come is going to be very exciting. So I really am looking forward to doing this show. We can go off in many different directions with it. I'm going to think of a title. This episode will be really easy for a title. The whole show, and as a whole, though, I'm gonna work on it. It's gonna be more me. I don't know if I'm gonna have too many guests. So if you like that sort of thing, if you like more fast pace, more raw market analysis of headlines and deep digging into them, it'll be for you. It'll be on YouTube to start, so make sure you subscribe to YouTube. I'm gonna post this on YouTube and X. We could probably use X for a lot of the streaming as well. So we'll do more on X. We'll post lightly edited versions on YouTube, or we'll stream on both. Time hasn't been decided just yet. It'll be, since it's the beginning, episode 0.5. We're going to work on the time. But yeah, I really think a lot of people will enjoy it. Many of you have asked me to go on and do more of a headline news series. So that'll be involved. We'll look at the news of the day. Talk about markets. Talk about innovation, like what's happening. Like I said, blockchain gaming, totally dead. But it might be making a revival soon with GameStop. We're really looking into some cool projects that are being developed in crypto. I think that we're getting close to, like I said, the SEC now has a guy who's pro-crypto. We have a lot of regulations that put people offshore. So now you have more incentivized companies to start up crypto without getting attacked by the SEC. Of course, that led to a lot of the grift that we saw, right, with the Solana and celebrity coins and high-profile people making stupid calls on Ethereum. So a lot of that is probably the beginning before they actually put in place some type of guidelines for people. It'll be good for the people in the US, though, who like to trade, and it should be good for the innovation. AI is letting platforms do a lot of cool things, so now you're going to have like a front end to utilize that new processing power. So I think finally the next bull run is going to have things to do, because instead of having a cult around your community coin, you're going to have a cult around something to actually do and achieve. That's what we don't have. You know it too. Who goes on a chain and says, hey man, let's go and spend an hour and do this on chain today? Like, why do you have all these pinhead NFT avatars if you don't even use it for anything besides showing off and bragging? NFT, non-fungible collectible. Or what the hell is the NFC? What is the NFT? What does the T stand for? I don't even know. It's so useless. It's 1 year pump and dump as well. So yeah, we're supposed to have that. It was supposed to mean something. It was supposed to actually go hand in hand with the future of blockchain, but it got companies pump fun to completely it's so much greed and froth became in crypto, and that's why we had this correction. That's why I said sell everything in December, get the heck out. Like I smelled it a mile away. The fear greed index was 90 something in crypto, and that indicator still works. It worked with the other day with the traditional markets. So there was so much signs, and the recovery is going to be strong too. As soon as some of the stuff changes, as soon as you smell the new regulations come out, as soon as you see the new innovation, some of the new AI, some of the new platforms, if they fix Ethereum, they need to fix it because it can't run anything that's new. It can't do it. It simply is not built to function if a large amount of people came into the space. There is still zero scaling. Oh, you might say L2s and L this and L all this nonsense, but that hasn't amounted to anything. And you know I'm right. You just have to look at the price. And yeah, this isn't just a slow price or instant price drop. It has been going down since 2021 when I realized how flawed and broken it was. So I hope they fix ETH. I like to say it's the centralized solution because it is not decentralized. You're not going to convince me it's decentralized. You're just coping. I don't care what NPC chart you send up and show over and over again. It does not mean it's decentralized. It can be decentralized. There's still work to be done on it. So it's not totally ruined. As we're near a bottom on a lot of things, I say. And no, the selling's probably not done yet. We still have a chance for the logic to make sense on the downtrend. But we're forming a nice base, and 20% down from here is whatever. It could happen in a day and then be up in a day. It's crypto. This stuff used to happen every day. So the market is in a fine spot right now. It needed to correct. It corrected. The moves in between is going to follow some type of innovation that's coming. I already see a lot of signs of it, a lot of new things hidden behind the scenes, stuff I posted in my Discord. So yeah, there is things to be hopeful for. I read on Twitter or X, someone was depressed. Like, man, this is not a time to be depressed. You should be depressed that all they did was pump tokens all day and do absolutely nothing. I am. I'm mad about it. They ruined something. They set the industry back 10 years in a lot of the subdivisions, like NFTs, like blockchain gaming, decentralized finance tokens. I mean, that. What do you want me to say about that? I mean, just oof, right? Like, it had a good idea. You yield farm and you stake, and then you don't make any money doing either of those things because it's margin trading with extra steps and you have no control. Some of you don't want to hear this, but it is the truth, and it is important to get the message out there. So I think this is now we have a pretty good time, a good 15-minute segment for the first 0.5 episode of the Emporos something. I don't know yet. We're going to think of a name. I promise, guys. We're going to think of a really good name. And we're going to do this live. There's going to be a live show. The editing is going to be light, so if you hear any hiccups along the way in this episode, let me know. I'm going to try to work it out. But light editing, YouTube and X. We'll see you there. We have a lot to talk about. This is just the beginning. I'm really looking forward to it. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. Try to relax after what happened. You got to... I understand it was one of the craziest. It's going to make history. So take a breather, relax. Market's not going anywhere. See you next time. Be here or be nowhere. Take care. Signing off, Emporos.